Yo, cut the music, cut the music. Look, people. We gamers, right? Then why the fuck are you carrying water when you're getting fed horse shit, okay? And no, I'm not talking about the Xbox this time. Sony fans, it's time to stand up. What's up, peoples? It's your boy MM2K. Before we continue, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, then hit that bell for me, please. It means a lot. It helps your boy make it possible to give you more doses, because I'm about to drop some on you right now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get shot right in the neck. So you can get that adrenaline pump right now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all as usual. I appreciate all your support. Look, here's the thing. Sony's Paris showcase was earlier this week, okay? And before I get into it, I need all my Sony people to do me a favor, because I know when I drop these doses, I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say this is some Xbox console war, whatever. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm talking to you as a Sony consumer myself, okay? So here's what I want y'all to do. We're gonna play out a scenario. Let's go back in the time and let's play out this scenario, because I don't want there to be no excuses. I want to be out in the weeds with this, okay? Now let's do some brief history. When Sony was around with the PlayStation 2, the 6th generation, okay, Sony went from having 77% market share to losing in software and sales to the new kid on the block, Microsoft, okay. Sony then bounced back with the PlayStation 4, and now they have at least 55% market share, and they're close to 2-to-1 in software sales, alright. So let's pretend under this scenario they've knocked Microsoft out of the box. You know what I mean? And look, Microsoft is nowhere around. So it's just me as the Sony consumer. I'm absorbed into the consumer base. So let's take a look at what they've actually given us this generation. The biggest exclusive they have so far is Uncharted 4, which sold gangbusters, right? But it sold gangbusters because it was sold with the console. Now, y'all looking at me like, yo, MM2K, you just dropping a lot of hate. Why you say that? And look, just follow me. Uncharted games have been known not to sell well, or I don't want to say well, but not to sell gangbusters standalone. It's always when they're bundled with a console do they go through the roof, and they've gone through the roof. You can't take that away from them. And this is the same case this time. Uncharted 1 was stuck at 2 million for a while. Uncharted 2 was even stuck at 2 million for a while, until them mugs was bundled with the PlayStation 3 console. You know what I'm saying? The PlayStation Slims and all that. The mugs went through the roof. Same with Uncharted 4 and the PlayStation 4. That was immediately bundled. Sony wasn't stupid there. That was immediately bundled with the PlayStation 4. It was sold through the roof. Now, why is that important? Because in this scenario, I want y'all to think about this. Uncharted 4 is of the highest ranked games this generation. It's like 91 higher Metacritic by both the pundits and by the consumer base themselves. The game came out May 10th, 2016. So what's that? A year and a half just about? There has never been a game ranked that high with over 5 million units sold that has such a retail sellback value that is this low. What am I talking about? If you try to trade in Uncharted 4, it only trades in at $4. And I'm not just talking about at GameSpot. I'm talking about everywhere. Why is that? Because the market is oversaturated with used copies of Uncharted 4. So if Uncharted 4 was so popular, it's only been out for a year and a half. Why is the market value only $4? There is no game ranked 90 plus that the return value is only $4. And I'm not talking about, again, I'm not just talking about GameStop. Alright? People don't want it. The shelf life is horrible. They played it, they may have enjoyed it, they may have not enjoyed it. It came bundled with their console. I'm done with it, get it out of here. It's on to the next one. Okay? So that was the big shebang that we got with Uncharted 4. Now let's look at the other industry dog. It's Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay. Horizon Zero Dawn gets a lot of fanfare. But let's look at it. It done sold 3.5, 3.6 million. On a consumer console install base of 63 million. That's only 6% attach rate. Alright? How is everybody gobbling that one up? How was that pushing numbers? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do the math. I can't figure it out. All right. So here's the deal. You have that in lieu of Sony dropping support of the beloved indie market at the beginning of the generation. And why did they do that? Even though everybody's on the indie craze, everybody loving these indie games, they dropped the support because they ain't whipping out games fast enough for their narrative. Now, what is their narrative? We got games. That is their narrative now. They moving the goalposts. They moving that goalpost because they know the Scorpio's coming out. They know it's blowing out the PlayStation 4 Pro. They know it's blowing it out of the water as far as performance. They needed a new narrative. They dropped the narrative that everybody loved, the indie games, which was the new fad, and they going back to some old stuff. What is the old stuff? The oversaturating the market with Japanese games. Now, that's old because ain't nobody really playing these games. I'm not hating. I'm a Japanese game lover. You know what I'm saying? That's most of the games that I play, but I'm going to keep it real. These games provide you with an average attach rate of 1%. Nobody's playing these games. Look, we're looking at Sony. I don't want your minds drifting to, well, Xbox. No, we're looking at what Sony's giving you because I want you to actually understand what you're being fed, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with Microsoft right now. Also, in response to this, Sony's big top exclusives all look like some hybrid of Uncharted. You know the game that when everybody got it and beat it within a couple weeks, they threw the thing back on the shelf. They threw it off. They threw it back to the retailers. Now the retailers is oversaturated with them, and you can get, and the game ain't worth more than $4. All the games have been mimicked to look like that. So you're basically getting the same game in different skins. God of War, for crying out loud, is now Daddy of War to keep us with the over-the-top emo narrative. Days Gone, which we have no freaking idea when it's coming out, is Last of Us on the bike, which again is a version of Uncharted with a different skin on it. Then, speaking of Last of Us, The Last of Us 2 is only given to us in some glossy CGI without even no freaking guarantee it's even coming out this gen. This is what you got at this Paris showcase. How can you be happy with this? You are being given nothing innovative. Just these recycled interactive movies and new skins. And look, again, with this scenario, we ain't talking about Microsoft. Microsoft is gone. Spotlight is on Sony. Y'all continue to carry Sony's water, and you get this piss poor Paris show that they had earlier this week. This was pathetic. And y'all want to take it out on Xbox YouTubers? For real? No, y'all are the jackasses. You're the ones who are wrong. You've been brown-nosing Sony for too long. You don't even know how to respond to them. You don't even know how to dissent. Let them know you're tired of VR. The attach rate is horrible. Barely over 1 million sold, but there's 63 million consoles out there. Oversaturation of underwhelming Japanese games. Let them know you don't want it. Stop just taking it and saying, we got more games, we got more games. You don't want these games. And tell them that you're tired of The Last of Us, Days Gone, Uncharted War. Tell them you want something completely new and unique. Because you're not getting it. Dissent, like I said earlier. Ask for better. Being a fanboy garners you no respect. It leaves you out as a fan and drives the competitive nature from the other side away. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's trying to do anything really fresh. And this spells doom for gamers all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to it at the end of the day, I'm a Sony consumer. I have a PlayStation 4 Pro sitting right here. $400. It gets no play. Why doesn't it get any play? Because the games that I do have for it that are innovative or different don't have a long shelf life. I love Japanese games, but look, the Japanese market is not, it's not on the A game right now. Okay. And people say, well, Bloodborne. Look, Sony has, by the end of this year, they will have 58 exclusive content titles, which includes arcade games, all this stuff. Just in 1 year, that's a lot. 51 of them are these Japanese games. How many of y'all picked up Wise 3? Yeah, what? That's what I thought. The Japanese market is not on top of its game. Sean Layton went over there, got them to bring their games back, and all they did was give you mobile versions of their game on the PlayStation 4 platform. Okay, you have some diamonds in the rough, but most of them are garbage. So basically, what I'm asking you is, when are you gonna take off the Sony water carrying hat for Sony Polar Company and put back on your gamer hat? Cause we deserve better. Yo, that's it from your boy MM2K. You know where to catch me. I'm on the corner of every boulevard. Check out my links below. And you know what? Don't forget, I got a show with your boy TRS. It's called Scram Punks. We do it every week. Check out PNTS Network for more details. Last but not least, support the broadband bullies, man. We got that gear. We got the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? We got the Discord. We got some other things coming, man. We got them debates coming up this week. Three of them. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and your boys are one of them. Okay, more details coming. And look, as always, you have a wonderful gaming day.